सान्द्रानन्दावबोधात्मकमनुपमितं कालदेशावदिभ्या निर्मुक्तं नित्यमुक्तं निगमशतसहस्रेण निर्भास्यमानम् अस्पष्टं दृष्टमात्रे पुनः उरुपुरुषार्थात्मकं ब्रह्मतत्त्वं तत्तावत् भाति साक्षात् गुरुपवनपुरे हन्त भाग्यं जनानां योगीन्द्राणां त्वदङ्गेष्वधिकसुमधुरं मुक्तिभाजां निवासो भक्तानां कामवर्षद्युतरुकिसलयं नाथ ते पादमूलं नित्यं चित्तस्थितं मे पवनपुरपते कृष्णा कारुण्य सिंधो कृष्णा कारुण्य सिंधो हृत्वा निशेषतापान् प्रदिशतु परमानन्द सन्दोहलक्ष्मी
Guru Pavanapure Hantabhagyam Jananam. Namaskaram to all the Astikas. We have been seeing this Dashakam, which is Dashakam number 98. What is so special about this Dashakam? Every verse says Krishna Tasmai Namaste, 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 where you do Namaskaram. When can you do Namaskaram? When your body is in a good shape. You want to prostrate, Sashtanga Namaskaram you have to do. Bhattatiri seems to be doing that. What does that prove? His rheumatoid arthritis has finally been cured. So this Dashakam is called a Namaskara Dashakam, where it is believed that Bhattatiri was already cured in the 98th Dashakam. Then why Dashakam number 99 and 100? That is Anubhavam. In the Western world, they often say Thanksgiving. So Dashakam number 99 and 100 are Thanksgiving Dashakams. Dashakam 98 helped him cure. He continues, Satvena Sattayava Nachakhalu Sadasatvena Nirvachya Rupa Datte Yasava Vidya Guna Pani Madi Vadvi Vishvadrishyava Bhasam Vidyatvam Saivayata Shruti Vachanala Vairyat Kripa Syandalave Samsararanya Sadhyastuta Naparashuta meti tasmai namaste. Yeah, asau avidya. This avidya, which nirvachya rupa nacha khalu, is indescribable indeed. Satvena asattaya, whether existing or non-existing. Va sadasatvena, even a combination of both existing and non-existing, datte vishvadrishyava bhasam, which causes an illusion, because in Advaita it is believed that whatever we see is an illusion. Maya mayamidam akhilam. So datte vishvadrishyava bhasam, this is the illusion of the visible universe. Guna pani mativat, like how you see a rope and assume it to be a snake. Sa evayata vidyatvam, she alone is transformed into Maya. That alone is transformed into Vidya. Shruti vachana lavaihi, by a few statements from the scriptures. Yat kripa syandalabhe, and that too by obtaining your grace, Krishna. Yeti samsararanya sadhyaha trutana parashutam, thereby by assuming the form of an axe for instantly cutting down the forest of samsara. So this forest of samsara is instantly being cut. Namaha te tasmai, salutations to you of such nature. I pay my obeisances to you. Bhushasu swarna vadva jagati ghata sharavadike mrittikavat तत्वे संचिन्त्यमाने स्फुरति तदधुनाप्याप्य द्वितीयं वपुस्ते स्वप्नद्रष्टुः प्रबोधे तिमिरलयविधौ जीर्णरञ्जोश्च यद्वत् विद्यालाभे तथैव स्फुटमपि विकसेत् कृष्ण तस्मै नमस्ते. हे Krishna, O the one who is sarvavyapi, हे Krishna, namaste, te namaste. I pay my obeisances to you who sattve sanchintyamane, when the nature of the objects that we see around is being thought about, contemplated upon, that advitiyam vapuhute, they are also unique form of yours. Spurati api adhuna, that shines even now. When the universe is in existence, Jagati Swarnavat Bhushasu, in the universe, like gold in ornaments, whatever ornaments, gold ornaments that we see, Mrittikavat Ghata Shara Vadike, like clay in the pot and other earthenware, Api Vikaser Sputam, and will bloom even more clearly, Vidyalabhe Sati Yadvad, when knowledge is attained and similar to Swapna Drashtuhu Prabodhe, that state of a dreaming person gets awakened. Tatha eva tat jirna ranjoho, like that jirna rajjoho, like that of that rajju, which is the robe, and that of a snake. So cha timiralaya vidhau. Timiram is darkness. Timiralaya vidhau, the dissolution of darkness. Namaha te tasmai. All that is caused because of my namaskarams to you. Because only when I do namaskarams to you will that knowledge dawn in me. Yadbhitasyodeti suryo dahati cha dahano vati vayustatanye. Yadbhitaha padmajadyaha punaruchita harante nukalam yenaivaropita prāṅnija padamapite chavitarascha paschat tasmai vishvam niyantre vayamapi bhavate Krishna kurmah pranamam. Hey Krishna, yadbhitya suryaha udeti, when Surya rises, for the fear of whom the Surya rises. See, Surya rises for a sun rises, but he has to be commanded by someone, right? So Surya is perturbed of someone, it seems. So he rises. Next, Dahana cha dahati. Fire burns. Why? Because fire is afraid of someone. Vayuhu vati. Wind blows. So there is a Vedic statement. Bhishasmad vataf pavate bhishodeti suryaha bhishasmad agnitendrascha mrityurdhavati panchamaiti. Upon whose fear fire burns, upon whose fear air blows. So there is a parabrahma tattvam which has been mentioned. So he says dahanaha cha dahati vayuhu vati punaha yad bhitaha, again for fear of whom? Tatha anye padmajadyaha aharante, others beginning from Brahma, uchita balina anukalam, do appropriate offerings at proper times, yena yevate prak, by whom alone, there alone long ago, aropitaha nijapadam, placed in their positions, and so they were all placed. Jauta Chandrarka Nakshatraha, Kamdisho Bhurmaho Dadihi, Vasudevasya Viryena, Vidhrutani Mahatmanaha. So those nakshatras, all the grahas, they are all placed in their positions. Devatas are placed in their positions because of one's command. Aropitaha Nijapadam, Paschat Chavitaraha cha tasmai, then they are subsequently deprived of them also. Bhavate niyantre vishvam, that you who is the controller of that universe, vayam api kurmaha pranamam, we too make our prostrations therefore. Trailokyam bhavayantam trigunamayamidam त्रयक्षरस्यैकवाच्यं त्रीशानाम् ऐक्यरूपं त्रिभिरपि निगमैर् गीयमानस्वरूपं त्रिस्थोऽवस्थाविदन्तं त्रियुगजनिजुषं विक्रमाक्रान्तविश्वं त्रैकाल्ये भेदहीनं त्रिभिरहमनिशं योगभेदैर्भजे त्वम्. Aham anisham bhaje, may I always worship tribhihi yoga bhedaihi tvam. That you, with all the three different yogas, bhavayantam idam trilokyam, and you who manifest yourself as the trilokyam. The trilokyam is you. Next, Trigunamayam, which are made up of the three gunas. Ekavachyam Trayaksharasya, one appellation of all these three syllables. A, U, Ma. Aikyarupam Trishanam, in one form of the three lords, that is Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva. Giyamana Swarupam, in whose form is being sung. Nigamaihi api tribhihi, even the three Vedas. Vidantam tristraha, the knower of the three. Avasthaha, those states of wakefulness, dream, deep sleep, etc. Triyuga Jani Jusham, in whose incarnations are manifested three yugas. Vikramam Kranta Vishwam, you who did measure the whole universe in three strides. Bhedahinam Traikalye, who is devoid of differences with respect to the three modes of time. So we say, Bhuta Bhavya Bhavat Prabhu, Bhagavan, who is present in all three periods of time. Purusha Suktam does say in the Yad Bhutam, Yaccha Bhavyam Uta Amritatvasya Ishanaha is the mantra in Purusha Suktam. So that too says, Bhedahinam Traikalye, who is beyond the scope of the three modes of time, past, present and future. Satyam Shuddham Vibuddham Jayati Tava Vapur Nityamuktam Niriham Nirdvandvam Nirvikaram Nikhila Gunagana Vyanjana Dharabhutam Nirmulam Nirmalam Tanniravadhika Mahimmollasi Nirlinamantaha Nissangana Muninam Nirupama Paramananda Sandra Prakasham Tava Tat Vabuhu Satyam, that form of yours which is eternal reality, which is the only Satyam, Shuddham Vibuddham, that is bereft of Maya, that Vaikuntha is bereft of Maya and is always in the awakened state. Nityamuktam, that is always separated from the Maya related activities. Niriham, that which is devoid of Anubhavam or the Kartrutva. Either the kartrutvam, the doership, or the anubhavam, the enjoyment, it is bereft of. Nirdvandvam nirvikaram, and which is bereft of these opposites. We say, Alvar says, the one who's beyond Amritam and Visham, Vidamum Amridamumai. So Shatapatha Brahmana also agrees with that. So Nirdvandvam Nirvikaram Nikhila Gunagana Vyanjanadhara Bhutam, that good qualities which are displayed by a multitude of living things. Nirmulam, Nirmalam, having no cause, absolutely taintless. Niravadhika Mahimmollasi, that which is shining with infinite glory. Nirlinam, Antaha Muninam, latent in the hearts of great sages, that which is present in the hearts of great sages. Nissanganam, who are free from detachment. Nirupama Paramananda Sandra Prakasham Jayati, that which is Sandra Prakasham, extremely bright. Nirupama, for which there is no upama, there is no comparison, that is incomparable. Paramananda, blissful. Sandra Prakasham, eternally bright. That supreme Paramatman, that supreme consciousness, I pay my obeisances to. So he says, Sandra Prakasham, I pay namaste, I do my namaskaram.
In the concluding verse of this Dashakam, Bhattatiri states, Durvaram Dvadasharam Trishata Parimilat Shashti Parva Bhivitam Sambhramyat Kruravegam Kshanamanu Jagadaschidya Sandhavamanam Chakram Te Kala Rupam Vyathayatu Natumam Tvatpadai Kavalambam Vishno Karunya Sindho Pavana Purapate Pahi Sarvamayoghat. Bhattatiri, as he is elated because he's been able to do Purna Namaskaram. This is Sashtanga Namaskaram to Sri Guruvayurappan because he has been cured of his rheumatoid arthritis. In this Dashakam, he says in the concluding Shloka, Dvadasha Aram, the spokes that we see in a wheel constitute the ara. So, Dvadasharam. So, there are 12 such spokes. So, he talks about the 12 months in a year. How are they irreversible? See, what has gone past us will never return. Trishata Parimilat Shashti. And how does this get extrapolated to about 360? What are they? Parva Abhivitam. They are the teeth that is spotted in the spokes that corresponds with the 360 days. Sambhramyat Kruravegam. And that wheel with these 12 spokes which represent 12 months, 360 teeth which represent 360 days, Sambhramyat, it goes around Kruravegam in a very fierce speed. Kshanamanu Jagat Achidya. So every moment that we see that we are in, and after we are through that moment, it becomes past. The universe is actually moving forward. Sandhavamanam. So what takes it forward? Chakram te kalarupam. That, hey Bhagavan, you have created an entity called time, and that wheel of time, because it is cyclic, Chakram te kalarupam, it is moving forward. Bhattatiri is worried that all these days he was suffering from rheumatoid arthritis and he propitiated Bhagavan, and he should not have a recurring effect of it. So he says, Vyatayatu natu mam, let it not torment, because Bhagavan will ask, right, why should it not torment you? Tvat padaika avalambam, because I have sought asylum, refuge in your feet. Vishnu, Karunya Sindho, Hey Krishna of Sri Guruvayur, who is the very ocean of compassion, Pavanapurapate, Pahi Sarva Amaya Aughat, save me from all these ailments put together. So, please do that, says Bhattatiri.
So Bhattatiri is cured finally of rheumatoid arthritis in this Namaskara Dashakam. Forthcoming episodes, we will be enjoying Bhagavad Anubhavam and finally his Keshari Pada Varnanam in the Agre Pashyami Dashakam.
कल्याणरूपाय कलौ जनानां कल्याणदात्रे करुणासुधाब्दे कंवादिदिव्यायुधसत्कराय वातालयाधीश नमो नमस्ते नारायण 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 नारायण